Canada geese are magnificent birds, but they can be a nuisance, and they sure are a mess. From soccer pitches to baseball diamonds, the geese leave their droppings pretty much on any kind of playing field where they stop. And so for the past 2 years, the city of Nanaimo has been relying on a Goose Control Team to help deal with the goose problem. As A-News reporter Brent Shearer shows us, the results have been so successful, this team may find itself out of a job.
These geese know something is up. They're being watched. Sprite knew the geese were at Hawthorne Park as soon as she got out of the car. The purebred blue Merle border collie and her owner, Jan Laidlaw, put in long hours searching Nanaimo's parks and fields so they can do this.
Get up. You didn't have to do anything. When I don't see geese, I feel like we've done our job. When I see the geese, I realize that we've got to quite often do a few more visits and get them so they're not as accustomed to the places that they're settling in.
One of those places is the Nanaimo Public Cemetery. It's a full-time job for the Goose Control Team. They were here at the cemetery this morning getting rid of the geese, and by the afternoon, they're back. And so is the Goose Control Team. The pair searches for Canada geese around Nanaimo from dawn till dusk. When they started working for the city 2 years ago, Sprite had a much harder time chasing geese away. But geese are smarter than you might think.
Basically, after a while, the geese don't come back. It's the whole philosophy of it is make it a little bit undesirable for them to show up, and then they don't show up after a while.
When they do show up, they leave a nasty trail behind. Laidlaw and Sprite measure their success partly by how much of this stuff is on the ground.
I think you can just see by looking at the fields where we've been that there's just far less goose poop, and it's just a more pleasant place for people to be.
But if the program works too well, Laidlaw says the Goose Control Team will be out of a job.
But I don't think that's likely to happen.
New flocks of geese keep moving in, and when they do, the Goose Control Team will be ready. In Nanaimo, Brent Shearer, A-News.